Suffrage. The right to vote in a particular country generally derives from citizenship. In most countries, the right to vote is reserved to those who possess the citizenship of the country in question. Some countries, however, have extended suffrage rights to non-citizens. Suffrage rights extended to non-citizens are often restricted or limited in some ways, with the details of the restrictions or limitations varying from one country to another. Overview. In some cases, the United States being one such case, some subnational entities have granted voting rights to non-citizens. Conceptions of subnational citizenship have been reasons to grant this right to those normally excluded from it. Other countries have granted voting rights to non-citizens who hold citizenship of a country which is a fellow member of a supranational organization. In a few cases, countries grant voting rights to citizens and non-citizens alike. In a 2003 paper, David C. Ernest surveyed practice of voting rights for resident aliens, concluding that although the practice is surprisingly widespread, the details varied considerably from country to country. In another paper, Ernest compared voting rights for resident aliens in 25 democracies, grouping them into 5 categories as follows. 0. No rights. 1. Rights granted only by subnational governments. 2. Local rights, discriminatory. 3. National rights, discriminatory. 4. Local rights, non-discriminatory. 5. National rights, non-discriminatory. After receiving his doctorate in 2004, Ernest published a further paper examining the political incorporation of aliens in 3 European democracies: Germany, Belgium and the Netherlands. Supranational groupings. A number of separate supranational groupings of countries exist, and membership in some of these groupings may involve multinational agreements and treaties in which member countries agree to some degree of reciprocity regarding voting rights. Some individual countries are members of more than one supranational groupings, and some supranational groupings of countries are members of other supranational groupings of countries. European Union. The 1992 Maastricht Treaty imposed reciprocity inside the European Union concerning voting rights in local elections. This already existed for the European elections. In several European states, the public debate on the right of foreigners to vote was therefore renewed, as some foreign residents had the right to vote while others, non-Europeans, did not. As a result of this debate, Luxembourg, Lithuania, Slovenia and Belgium extended the right to vote in different manners to all foreign residents. The European Parliament, the Council of Europe and the Baltic Sea States Conference have produced various recommendations in favor of the introduction of the right to vote, and of eligibility to all foreign residents in local elections. The 1992 Convention on the Participation of Foreigners in Public Life at Local Level from the Council of Europe is open to signatures and ratifications. Commonwealth of Nations. The Commonwealth of Nations, usually known as the Commonwealth and formerly as the British Commonwealth, is a voluntary association of over 50 independent sovereign states, most of which are former colonies of the British Empire. A few Commonwealth countries, including the United Kingdom itself, allow Commonwealth citizens voting or eligibility rights at all levels, either with or without specific restrictions not applying to local citizens. Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, Malawi, Mauritius, Namibia, New Zealand, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines.